Hi everyone. We just wanted to make a really quick video to show some of the features of this newly designed peristaltic pump system. We picked up several of these units at a cannabis show. They were running demos on some extraction equipment. So we'll turn the unit on from the main screen. All you have to do is tell it to boot up, and we're just going to use some colored water, blue food coloring, to purpose of the demo here. Go ahead, put it into a run mode, turn it on, and the pump's running. So if we were to zoom in a little bit, take a look at the screen, you'll see some of the features. We can have RPM readings, milliliters per minute, and a dispense volume if we were running it in dispense or dosing mode. Turn this off. We can jump into the setup screen, set the speeds up. We'll set the speed up. Let's set the speed up to about 140 milliliters per minute. And let's while we're here, set the dose down to, say, I don't know, let's set it down to 5 milliliters. Okay, when we go back into the run screen, you'll see that everything's updated. We're set for 140 milliliters per minute and a dosing of 5 milliliters. Turn the pump on and we're running at a higher delivery volume. That's kind of a handy feature, especially the dosing side. If we were trying to repetitively fill volumes of containers, we could just simply put a container there instead and tell it to fill the pump, and it will fill a dose of 5 milliliters. Pump again, it'll fill another 5 milliliters. So it's a pretty handy setup. One of the better features is that there's a lot of built-in help screens. So in setup, for instance, it tells you how the help screen runs, and it breaks down how you utilize the screens and what the various buttons do. When you go into a calibration mode, again, it tells you how to set the calibration up, how to set up the equipment with the graduated cylinder, and then what to set the fill to in order to be able to establish a calibration. The calibration relates the system parameters so that your RPM speed now relates to the volume that you're pumping. It's all in all pretty cool little setup. And then lastly, in a remote mode, you can go in, and if you look at the help screen here, in remote mode, you'll see that it gives you actually a wiring diagram for how the this cable that comes from the manufacturer and supplied to the unit is set up. So we could use that information to go ahead and wire a switch into the unit, which we did for the purposes of this demo. We hooked up just a regular switch, and now when you hit the switch, the system runs and it dispenses the preset value. It's kind of a cool little feature. Thanks very much for watching. If you have any questions, go ahead and send us an email. Thanks.